they do have something to prove here. They're working on playability for this year. So if that's the case, we need that first big patch to say playability. Look, we're doing something to make this game more stable for y'all. But what is up? What is your boy StephlYon? And after popular demand, okay, I'm reacting to SuperMacBrother. He just dropped a video a couple of days ago about the PTU release. The patch shows 107 fixes is crazy. But let's get right into the video.
So, Star Citizen 4.0.1 dropped to the PTU on Friday evening.
Yes,
it was around 10 PM here in the UK. And with it brought 107 bug fixes, many of which...
107 bugs fixes. If you hear that, you think, oh my god, that's crazy. That's a lot. But we saw the bugs. We saw the bugs firsthand in the game. So yeah, that sounds about right to me.
Are blockers or critical bugs, which I will run through some of them here later in the video. But it also brought with it many client, server, and hybrid crash fixes, a lot of balance updates to ships and vehicles. Anyway, let us take a look at the patch notes and see what has changed. For features and gameplay, locations specifically, contested zones have had a client performance polish pass.
Lighting. Since I started playing 4.0, lighting has been a big issue for me. It's like, sometimes things are just so dark that you can't see anything. There's literally lights everywhere. But it's still dark. How is that even possible?
Geometry that could cause players to get stuck. For New Babbage, they have done a lighting, polish, and performance pass, and polished the stairs to reduce excessive.
Okay, guys, no. I've been trying to play Star Citizen the last 2 weeks after I recorded my 0 to 1 million, and I get best half an hour. I'd be literally mid-recording an episode or whatever, then I just lose everything. It's getting to the point where it's just like, you know what, Steph? You might as well just wait for 4.0.1. But I'm itching to play. But yeah, new laggage. All everyone talks about on the server is new laggage is broken again. Please can someone come and pick me up from new laggage.
And then for gameplay, they have enabled the Handyman missions and added harvestables to Pyro's Rocky Caves. So these Handyman missions are localized jobs that require you to swap out dead fuses. So those relay nodes that we have seen in ships and at locations. I'm not sure if there are any other type of Handyman missions at this time coming in with 4.0.1, or if it is just this one where you need to go and swap the fuses out. But as we know, the term Handyman is more of an umbrella term referring to all missions that are more focused on engineering. So essentially cool. Non-combat localized missions.
Oh no, that's pretty cool for the people who don't want to do combat or all the hassle of super hauling missions. That's not bad. That's like a calm way to play. And you can you feel like you're gaining something, you're doing something because you're fixing things, right? That's not bad.
Allowing players to fix various systems or items found around the various locations of the verse. And once engineering comes along, we should see a lot of expansion for what these missions could involve.
Right.
Eventually having to diagnose a component malfunction, either repair it or swap it out for a new one. But to start with, it is likely just swapping these relay nodes in the Pyro system, but again, longer term, they want all locations
have to test
offer these types of missions. Even main landing zones like Orison, which I believe was one of the first locations to be built with these missions in mind, and should keep players in one location planet side.
Yeah, that would make sense though, because there's a flow-in as planet. So therefore, there's gonna be things like, oh look, the trusses are going down here, or this is breaking. Yeah, go fix it before we lose a whole platform. You feel me? That makes sense.
For a much longer duration of time, plus offer more missions without the need of using a ship in many areas.
Right. Oh, yo, imagine the gameplay. Imagine you try to do a 0 to 1 million challenge without using your ship on one planet. That would be insane.
Really excited to see the expansion of these Handyman missions.
Yeah, that is exciting. That is exciting, definitely.
They weren't really working in 4.0 preview. And for the Aurora, they have removed the rear clamp from its cargo rack.
Why did they only do this now? The Aurora needed that. Because trying to fit in the boxes, you have to fit it right in there, then hope it clips, and then it clips in. If that was fixed, my first 2 weeks on Star Citizen would have been a lot smoother. And honestly, if that was fixed, I might not have actually upgraded to my Avenger Titan. I feel like the fact that I couldn't use the box racks and the cargo rack that I got with my Aurora was one of the reasons why your boy kind of had to upgrade. Because I was like, the cargo rack isn't working. Then when you upgraded to Mustang Alpha or you changed it to Mustang Alpha, it's that was not working either. Most of the time that you put your boxes in there, they fall out again. So that was one of the reasons I did upgrade to the Avenger. If this was working the way it should have been working, I might not have even done that. I might have never got the Avenger. But I'm low-key happy I got the Avenger though, because I like the Avenger.
which is good. If you're not aware, if you own an Aurora, you can load standard cargo units into the back of it, and removing that clamp will hopefully make it a little easier.
Oh, it does make it a lot easier, yeah.
And the Mirai Pulse is now available in the in-game shops. And I assume it's both pulses. I don't...
Wait, this wasn't available before? So you couldn't buy this before? Because I think... Okay. Question. Basically, during the Christmas event, if you got someone to join the game, they would actually give you this vehicle and bind it to your account. Well, it's like a gift, right? I think someone did that for me because I did end up with the Pulse. And obviously, in one of my videos, I said, guys, buy the game and give me the And I think someone did. And they got the game, they got the discount, and they also got the Pulse as well. Because I think that's what happens. You get the Pulse, and the person who buys it gets the Pulse. Does this now be is this binded to my account forever? And like I have this every single thing, even if there's a wipe, I'll always have this Pulse because that's pretty cool. I haven't tried it yet, so I want to record episodes so badly because there's so many things I need to try, guys. But the game just won't work.
Don't know, as I haven't checked, but I would be very surprised if it is just one and not.
But yeah, if they added it to the game, that's pretty cool. So very happy to see
many ships get their inventory storage. That is a big win and very much needed. They have added Pyro-specific quantum travel music, performed light entity optimizations, and added rogue lighting and entity cleanup around Stanton's landing zones. And I presume this means that ships that are left lying around for a very long duration of time around landing zones in Stanton will get culled from the game, like we see in Pyro.
Okay, see, talking about that, I don't know why CIG haven't done it yet. You guys might know, but why the hell don't they have a freaking despawn timer on entities like bottles, cans, freaking loot left on the floor? Because some people are, if you go to like a station or whatever, there's like hundreds and hundreds of boxes of the robes or armor. Like there should be at least minimum a 1 hour timer. After that 1 hour, all of these things get dissolved. Take them off the servers. That is a big thing that's probably crashing servers, and especially main cities. Take them, bro. What are we waiting for, bro? I know it's supposed to be persistent, but 1 hour, 2 hours persistence is good enough. I think we can all agree on that. Think about it. Think about it.
As a way of helping performance. Now, for this build, there were also 12 client crashes fixed, 9 server crashes fixed, 2 hybrid service crashes fixed, 2 main thread deadlocks fixed, and a dedicated game server memory corruption fix as well. There has been 107 bug fixes. So for the bug fixes, I won't read all of them.
Yeah, don't read 107.
But for some of the heavy hitters that I have noticed, hangars should no longer overlap. Players should properly...
The amount of times, right? Like literally, I think it was like a couple of days ago, I'm here trying to record an episode. I want to do a Holland mission. I get into my hangar. Then as soon as I land, there's another ship in my, there's like literally, it's like a black mesh of another ship in my hangar. And I'm thinking, what the hell? Is it just a ship? I try to shoot it, nothing happens. Then my bullets like literally go right through it. And I'm like, all right, cool. I land. Tell me why when I land, my ship starts doing backflips. Why when I land, I start, boom. Tell me when my ship blew up. Don't make sense.
Players shouldn't be stuck in prison forever. Consuming food and drink should no longer incapacitate a player, although that was a very funny one.
What?
I say that because it never actually happened to me.
That did not happen to me. I knew I couldn't eat or drink, and even if I did, sometimes I wouldn't get like the points in my food or water. But incapacitating from eating is crazy.
Landing services like refueling and such should now not disappear after a short amount of time once you bring it up in your Mobiglass. Nested vehicles during quantum travel.
If you watch the live stream, you know for a fact we couldn't refuel or repair my ship because it kept breaking.
No longer disappear. This was to do with server meshing and the authority handing it over. NPCs will no longer overspawn game-wide. They have fixed the repositioning player issues. Contract rewards will be evenly shared again. Mission objective markers.
Oh, okay, because I've heard some things. Oh my God, I see a little bit of clips and news here and there on the internet. And I've heard some things about missions. I thought they were going to completely ban sharing missions. And I thought that was stupid. I thought why don't you just cut the mission reward in half, or however many people there is, just cut it evenly between everyone.
Plus, NPCs at locations are not invincible anymore, and oh my goodness, many.
Again, when we were streaming, remember that one dude who was literally standing there? We was literally shooting at him, and bro was just eating the bullets, and they weren't even hitting him, bro. And he was just absolutely wrecking me.
More bug fixes. Now, of course, they will certainly not have gotten every single issue that we are dealing with
but it's
from
crazy.
4.0 preview.
107
this is
fixes.
A lot of bug fixes.
But not everything.
Hopefully getting it to a place where it becomes far more playable, less of these big issues happening. Now, in regards to when will 4.0.1 go live, there is no answer to this. Nobody knows, not even...
Here's the problem. Y'all told me we were supposed to get the live version like 2 weeks ago. What happened? What happened? But at the end of the day, it's like, if they need more time to fix it, we still have 3.24. We can still go back and play that. I'm okay with that, as long as when they do put this live, and it's actually live and not a preview, it best be working to at least the point that 3.24 was at. It better be working that well. If it's working like the way it is now, after it's, that's like, come on guys, be for real. But if it's working decently and it's back to like how it was before they did the update, the 4.0 update, I don't mind that. If they need it to take some time, take some time. It's gonna suck for the people who are waiting for the live version to go play 4.0, because they're gonna be a little bit behind if it takes a lot more than we anticipated, you know? Because we thought right after Christmas, January, like the first 2 weeks of January, we're gonna get it. We're in the second week now, and we still don't have it. So people who've been waiting and saying, no, I'm gonna wait for the live build so it's not buggy and there's a lot of stuff fixed. If it takes another month or two, it's gonna suck for them. But for everyone else, it's like, it's gonna be a thing of, well, I've got that head start, and I'm getting longer to get that head start. So it might ruffle a few feathers, but hey, look, if it's working and they have time to fix it, please do that. I'd rather that, you know?
As it simply depends on when Cloud Imperium feel that they have done enough to make 4.0.1 live worthy.
Exactly.
Hopefully, we are only talking 2 to 3 weeks at most.
Yeah. I think a month. I think a month.
To completely guess off the top of my head, that they will keep it in the PTU for 2 to 3 weeks and then roll it out to live with this 4.0.1 build, replacing the 3.2.4.3 build on the live servers. So removing that completely, but also at the same time taking down the 4.0 preview build.
Exactly.
And as it stands right now, Cloud Imperium have stated officially that they currently do not intend on wiping progress from 4.0 preview to 4.0.1. This could change if they see the need to.
If it changes, I'm not too mad about
now, there is still no wipe coming, as they stated before, and hopefully it doesn't need to. Now, it is great to see so many fixes with, of course, many more to come, especially the ones stopping players from even getting into the game.
Yeah,
personally,
here we go. Your boy will literally try to go into the game and it'll say that this server is full, bro. And I'm like, all right, cool. You're saying this server or this region is full? I'm like, all right, boom. I haven't played for like 3 days. Let me go jump to another region. Maybe let's go to Australia or Asia and let's go play for a little bit. Then my character is stuck on the EU servers. And I'm like, but I didn't even log in. I haven't been logged in for 3 days. How am I stuck? That is so annoying. And then I have to go and repair my character just to be able to log into a different server, even though I haven't played for 3-4 days.
But here is to getting 4.0 playable and stable, improving that quality of life, and setting off in 2025 on the right foot, as outlined in
I think that will be a
letter.
good thing. Yeah,
it will be very interesting to see where Cloud Imperium can get 4.0.1 to in terms of fixing those issues and making it playable, hopefully getting it into a state that will just keep us all wanting to play more.
But yeah, I can't lie. I feel like this being the first big update they're doing, and being such a big update, I feel like their first fix has to fix a lot, has to be stable, especially the fact that it's the start of the year, man. People are going to remember this. This is going to be the thing that people remember. This is the thing people talk about. This is where you set out on your best foot, and it is what it is. But I feel like they're gonna do a lot of things, and the fact that we're seeing such an extensive list of fixes, it's like they're taking this seriously, which is a good thing, because I feel like if they don't take it seriously and they don't fix a lot of the big major issues, that's gonna make a lot of problems. As long as the thing is, people complain about all games. People complain about Star Citizen, but the thing is, like, if you're complaining about Star Citizen in Star Citizen while you're playing, shut up. You're in the middle of the game complaining about the game. Play something else. If you know there's a problem, or you know that 4.0 is not the best right now, Go back to 3.24, gang. Go back. Because I see a lot of people, like, I'll be literally lagging out, or there's a server error, and I'm like, please don't crash. And I'm seeing people complaining in the chat, and I'm like, okay, well, if you're complaining right now, like, just log out and wait for them to fix it. But they won't. They keep playing because the game is good. We have to admit the game is good. If the game is good, just admit it. Take it on the chin. Pause expeditiously, but take it on the chin. It is what it is. The game is good, and we'd love to see it working. I would love to see it working, you know what I'm saying? And if you guys have been here for years and years, you obviously want to see it working. That's why you're here for years and years. But again, I can't just say, okay, take CIG off the hook. We got to put them on the hook. We got to put them on that chopping block and be like, hey, do better. And I feel like they're going to try and do better. Let's just see how it goes. And I know there's a few things about people leaving the company and things. I don't know if they're like directly involved in the development of the game, but people are leaving the company. Things are happening, so we can't like expect them to give us the world right now, especially under all these circumstances. But they do have something to prove here. They do have something to show here. They're working on playability for this year. So if that's the case, then your first big patch of the year should be going towards that. And I feel like that's where it's going to stand at. We need that first big patch to say, playability. Look, we're doing something to make this game more stable for y'all. And I feel like if they do that, they'll have a little bit of appeasement to the masters. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget, if you liked what you heard on this video, this was SuperMacBrother's video I reacted to, because you guys keep requesting it, and I'm obviously gonna react to it if you guys requested it. But yeah, go check him out on his channel. And yeah, let me know your opinions below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.